Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker, and we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing now off the play action. Rolling out to his left. Wow, wide open here. Complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Daniels now on 1st down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
The 5-yard line.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
From the red zone on 1st. He will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Gain 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
And the Washington first down.
Rolling on first down. Daniels escapes the pocket. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Cougar 19.
On second and 10 now. Daniels. And it looks great flying through the air run, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Rolling from the gun here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is second and 17 after the sack. They're throwing it. It's his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. And gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Cowboy 80. Panther Street. Ready.
A second down run by Pacheco. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Start.
Daniels throwing on third. Into the hands of Ganson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Ready.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hot 70. Hot 70.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got second and 7 to start.
Ready. Go.
Daniels back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden the second. And it's third down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Buffalo 18.
They'll throw, third and long. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Nice. Lions.
Now Daniels on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, they'll run. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. On the move, headed right. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Pass play now. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They are throwing it again. Escapes out to the left. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long. They're going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Viking 18.
Running left with Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Third and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
6 yards. And the Eagles first down. Let's go. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all of them.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Well, this is brought to a stop at let's say the 34-yard line there. Offense in a hurry up here. First down, and they go right back to it. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Daniels setting up the play action. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Bronco leading.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Cougar 19.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. Well, caught by his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now.
Daniels is going to throw again. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To the air again, Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's second down coming up.
Let's go.
Again, Daniels to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And it's third down. Third and
Gotta be simple.
He's back to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stack. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Daniels now. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Here's Daniels on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on 1st down. Forced out to his right. Sends this to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead.
Tyler Luke
all set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels from the pistol. Headed out right. He's going to let this go. Deep down. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Throwing from the gun. Catch is made in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for a 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. This makes it up to the 25. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Motion a tight end left.
Let's go.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and short, Daniels. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders continuing to fight at least. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And he must have mishit that one. He bounces out of bounds untouched. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Okay, ready.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Set. 70 Lions.
Starting up to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 42-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw. Flush down now to his left. Racing down the left side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles trying to end this before the final quarter. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders put at least a tiny dent into that lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Commanders take 7 points off the deficit. They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead.
56. Commanders 14.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Ready. 70.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Here we go. Let's go.
Give now to the running back. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he scores, it's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did. Get it back. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Lamb running slant. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He completes it in traffic. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 2-3 now.
Brings up second and 3. The Commanders 22-yard
in the air here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the box in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
there defensively.
Working now from the gun. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles are running him out of the building. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Tyler Luke.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
19, Charger, 19.
Here's the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. It's Pacheco again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders cut into the lead by another point. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Go!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles moments away from celebrating their 14th win this season. They'll run here on first down. Massive hit, the ball is out. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Back to the well again. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap Mr. CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.